What is going on, guys? Skip here and welcome back to another episode in our Road to Glory series. Today we're back with the fifth and final test between India and England in the subcontinent. If you have joined us in the last few episodes, you would have seen that we have been absolutely romper stomping this mob. 4-0 up we go in the best of five, and Pjizma Pant has really turned it on for the viewers. You can see that we are player of the series in the top 5, 782 rating points, but we want to top the batting. Haseeb Hamid's had an absolute cracker. We've just slipped in the last couple of tests with the ball. Hopefully we can pick up our first international fifer and top all charts. That is what we're aiming for. Let's go and get it done. England are going for 5-0. I'll catch us all at the toss. So here we are, ladies and gents. Welcome to the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in India for this fifth and final test between the Indians and the Three Lions. We've saved the best officials till last. Big Wayno and Malto will officiate this, and Bryden Cass will come in for his first test in the series. The coin goes up in the middle. Both captains are there. They're looking good today. We know tails never fails, and on this occasion it absolutely doesn't. She's a hard, dry wicket, and I think Pjizma Pant's going to keep it the same. 4 test matches in a row. The boys are going to strap them on and bat first. Get involved and enjoy the ride, ladies and gents. This is Test Match Cricket. Well, for a 90 rated team, this Indian bowling attack have showed absolutely nothing. 216 for 3. We join play with Jasprit Bumrah rolling in for his 13th over. 2 for 42. He's in. Pjizma's forward and he's defending the first. We've been able to bully this Indian bowling attack. We do come in and around the 60th over, 70th over, they've got nothing left in the tank. They're bowling genuine dribble. Bumrah's in. It happens again, and we get the ball schnicking through gully and slip, and there is Pij off the mark with 4. Well, it's the last test match in the series. We're going for 5-0. We may as well have some fun with this innings. Bumrah in for the last of his 13th. He's there. Pjizma plays and misses. It closes the 54th, and it's 220 for 3. You can see once again, round the wicket, they set the offside field. They've got catches in place, but he's got that shit run up. We step across. He bowls in the slot, and we smoke her over square leg. We're not messing around for this one, ladies and gents. Lock and load. And we just wheel and deal in boundaries. 8 off 7. Harry Brook to 50. Bumrah in on a length. We drive, and there's the London Bridge. He's hit that far too hard, and it barrels its way over the rope at mid-off for 4. Back-to-back boundaries. How do you like that, Jasprit? Strolls in. Malto's there on a length. Yet again, we crush this to cover no run. Much easier to bat on these sliders where the bloke that's 2 meters and 20 centimeters tall. Can we walk at Jasprit this time? We can. He's in the slot. We play and miss. Maybe we're just a little too eager to go over the top. Bumrah keeps rolling in round the wicket. Oh, this time we thrash and we get it. Yes, we get enough of it. It's going to go over the top for 4 more. Yeah. Well, after about 17 player misses, we finally get what we want. Wasn't convincing, but enough to put 4 next to our name. Bumrah's in again this time. We wait for it. That's the time and gate we need, Skip, and that one heads to the boundary for 4 more. There's 5 of them. Shami into the attack. All India have needed to do is play a spinner. We just keep doing that, pumping balls along the fast outfield in the subcontinent. I'll tell you what, we might look for an Indian passport because we are loving this. Second ball hit to point, no run. Third ball, Shami round. We get the thick outside edge yet again, and there is 6 boundaries. You've got to love this. Show me another replay and that filthy skull of Mo's. Really starting to embrace this back foot stuff. Prepping well for Cricket 24. There we go. We drive it to point. It's going to get stopped, though. You can see what we're doing. Shami shaking things up from over the wicket. The 250 comes up. Harry Brook taking his time. He's on the slot. We whip, and we whip well. It stays eye level, but it misses a bloke at mid-wicket, and it skims along the carpet for 4. We're just starting to find it. 31 rocks, 33 runs in the slot. This time it's thick. It's outside and he's been caught at point. You are kidding me. He got dropped at gully and he's taken it at backward. No. Oh my my days, have a look at this. I've never seen this happen before. We've slashed it, been dropped at gully, and then the bloke at backward point comes from nowhere and takes the catch. I tell you what, India needed some luck. They got it. Pjizma's gone for 33 and it's 4 for 257. Well, we weren't at the crease for a long time, but boy, was it a good time. There's a first for everything as well. I've never, ever seen that happen before, but hey, that is Test cricket for you. England are all out for 403 in the 119th over. The fast-paced attack pulled it back, kept it quite economical, and have given themselves something to work with. We're going to pick up play with the first ball of India's first innings. Gaikwad and Patterson face up. The big red steaming in with a kookaburra. Get involved, ladies and gents, it is time. The Gaikwad faces up for the 9th time in the series, and Pjizma is ready to rock and roll. I'm not a fan of the default field they give us, but it doesn't matter because the first ball's in the channel at 145 clicks, no run. We fixed the field up, a second slip, fourth slip, catching third man, plenty of gaps as Gaikwad's leaving again. 5-dot balls, classic opening over. We're into Gaikwad. He leaves it through the keeper's jump, and 6 balls are done, and India are none for none. We come out after lunch. Gaikwad's had his wheat bix. Pjizma certainly has. We're in and we're hitting him on the legs. We asked the question, probably a little too high. Boy, far too quick as well. No need to go upstairs, but that is a good sign as we're in and we get work through mid-wicket. Just a little too straight. That's Test match bowling for you. Gaikwad's good enough for it. He gets it off his legs and he picks up 4. We can't be too disappointed with the French cut. We just got to get up and on with it. We're in for the last of the second. He's jammed back on his stumps. 3 overs are bowled and India are 10 for none. Well, we were spelled after 3 overs. Not too much to report, and we pick up play in the 47th. It's 190 for 3. India there or thereabouts as our first ball to Vihari's hit to mid-off for no run. Not too sure why the lengthy spell, but Cast is in, so that's okay. As we're into Vihari, he's jamming down. Oh, how's the kick up? Another cheeky spell. 5 overs, 3 maidens, none for 9. All the fast bowlers have taken a wicket, bar the captain. He rolls into Sen, who's fresh meat, and he's driving to mid-off again, no run. An absolute snooze fest here. None for 9 off 6 as we're in. This time we're getting driven and we don't mind that. A little bit of entertainment finally as Sen is off the mark with his 12th ball and the boys come back for 3. A new tactic. We're going to go wide of off stump. See if we can bring the catches in. Oh, there's the play and miss we wanted. Rishabh's still in the sheds. Can we get him with the inducker? Oh, no, he pumps that down the ground right where we change the field and he picks up 4. Good shot. Well, that is Test match cricket. You try the inducker, he picks up the 4. It's patience as he goes again. This time the London Bridge is out to the right and he dives over it and Sen picks up another boundary. The spell was had after that. 10 overs, 5 maidens, none for 21. 323 for 5 India. They've found their feet as we're into Rishabh and he's driving to extra cover, no run. This will be a good test of character, staying with the outside off plan. He wants it, he gets it, he got 4 and the catcher didn't catch it. Come on, man. Must feel good for those other bowlers picking up wickets, I'll tell you that much. Yep. Off cutter, slapped, and slapped for 4. Same field, different angle for Rishabh. And he slaps effectively yet again. Backward a point for 4 more. He finally gets a crack at Vihari, 92. Good time to bowl to him as he's lifting and it's 1 and 1 bounce to square leg. What are you doing? Just didn't get high enough. Can we really bend it now? Yes, we do. And he goes over the top this time. You knew it was coming. He premeditates easy and he gets himself to 96. You can see he likes the short stuff. Can we bluff him with the Yorker? Oh, my days, man. Just hit the stumps. We give Rishabh the field. Have a single, brother. Yep. That is exactly what he does. We don't mind this. We're going to get a look at the tail. Scores level. 110th over about completed. Pij is in. We hit the body of Bumrah and we just run over to him, have a quick sniff. I'll tell you what, we're just out here holding up an end. Stokes has taken Rishabh and we still don't have a wicket. Bumrah drives. Boy, I'm starting to boil. Surely a tail ender. It has to be. How do you like that one. That's the best of the lot. I guarantee you that is off stumps out the ground. That is bowling. Oh, Jasper, how do you like that at 155, brother? 9 for 404. Get that up, you Mo Shammy. With the rude skull comes in and he faces up. 1 for 44. This is what we love. A tight test matches. We're in there and he plays and misses, man. The big number one steams in. 2 balls left in the 114th. He cuts him in half. The boys can't believe themselves. Oh, he's megged him again. I give up. I'm done. And yep, we were absolutely done. What more could we do to pick up a wicket? I don't know, but the innings come to a close at 416 in the 117th over. India picking up a first innings lead, a small one, but still a lead nonetheless. We're going to pick up play in the 46 over of the second innings. It's 156 for 3. Joe Root, Haseeb Hamid putting in shifts. We've got a lead of 143 and we're going to run out here and play some baseball, ladies and gents. Tee off time for the big Pjizma. You thought he was fired up with the ball. Let's get him with the willow. Mo Shami 1 for 48 into his 14th over. He's got not too much petrol left as we step on an off stump and we play a miss. First ball. Well, India flopped hard with the bat in the second dig, so maybe 200 is enough. Stokes is in. We've lost the wicket. Pish drives down the ground. There's another London Bridge. Beautiful way to get off the mark. I'll take 4 bickies. Well, that brings about a change in the field. Both mid-on and mid-off on the ring. Pish there or thereabouts, and he crunches this through cover point well fielded on the boundary. Comes back for a couple. Just remember the way we went out in the first innings as well. Be careful with that drive as we finally get a Frenchie. This one's not going to go for 4, but we scramble through for 1. He's been solid outside off stump. Does he go short? No. There's the leg side delivery we get. We don't mess around with that. We loft it over mid-on for 4. Tell you what, this bloke is just serving up absolute garbage. Wide of the crease, we finally get the thick outside edge and take it through gully for 4. Don't think we've seen that this episode, but we love Wayno's slap ass. We're finally able to reach one from this bloke. Do we have to go again? Oh, he's a little narrower this time. That could be shot of the episode. Have some of that. Put it on your toast. 51 are done, and that's 182 for 4. The 20 off 19 leads at 170. The whitewash still on. Boomer in full. We slash a half volley. That's interesting. Shami wants blood. It's just short ball after short ball. This time we are on the back tot again. Another thick Frenchie down a fine for 1. Well, the 200's up and we don't really care anymore, do we? We'll take a 250 run lead. We'll probably only need 120 so we can have some fun. There we go. This one's a little better, a little cleaner. Is it going to sail over the rope for 6? Let me see your pits, Wayno. You'll be okay. Interesting stuff. He comes in for the last of his 55th. He's there again, and we slap it over cover point for a 3rd time this over. Does it go all the way? Yes, it does. 44 off 30. This has come from absolutely nowhere. Shami short. Oh, and we lift it over point. Has it gone all the way for 4? Yes, it has. So 2 runs to a milestone. Shami's in. Pij goes over the top. We like that square drive. It's going to go for 4 more, ladies and gents. He goes for 6. He picks up his 50. What a change in gears. Well, at 6 or out here, you can see that our stamina gauge is starting to drop. This will affect our bowling in the 4th inning, so we may as well hit out or get out. And we're going to go over the top. The length ball, we don't get all of it, but she's going to be 4 more. Man's 38 away from a ton. I said it. Now he's out. His stumps are everywhere. Don't know what I was trying to do, but hey, he had a crack nonetheless. That has to be probably one of the worst dismissals in cricket. We're out for 62. It's 5 for 237, and England need to go and set a target. That they do not. And the tail is dismissed in quick fashion. All out 262 in the 66th over. India bend their back and they give themselves a sniff at taking out the 5th test. 249 runs they require. The big fella's gassed up and ready to go. Let's catch him with the first ball of the 4th innings. Get him, Pij. And boy, wouldn't we like to see the back of this bloke. Mr. Gaikwad, for the 10th time, faces up the first ball of the innings as we're in and he leaves yet again. You can see the stamina bar starting to go down. We come in for the last of the first. Gaikwad drives it to the man at mid-off. She's a dot ball and a bog standard maiden. It's none for none. We've taken short leg out, put him to backward point. We'll try and get him with the in-swinger. Oh, there he slashes straight to that man. Good captaincy. We've given ourselves a spell. 2 overs, 2 maidens. We come back in for the 15th. You can see we've got a little bit more petrol there as we're on the body of Kohli, and he drives us through the vacant mid-on region. It's not going to go all the way for 4, maybe just a couple. A little bit more traditional to Virat. The first runs we've conceded. He's there and there again. He smashes this one down the ground. This is going to go all the way for 4? No, maybe just 3. Can we get Virat to drive? Outside off. No, we sneak him off. That is beautiful cricket. Pjizma Pant is doing it for England and doing it well. Oh boy, no need to go upstairs for that, Virat. Get your tail between your legs and walk off for an early shower. The slips couldn't come alive. That is the best batsman in India, and he's walking off for 15. It's 2 for 50. Well, Preston Gillespie, the best bat in the first dig, has it all to do in the second. We roll in first ball to him. He works it through mid-wicket. He's down the other end for a single. Need to manage our overs here. Can we be as attacking as possible? We can. There's a top edge. It's going to go over the top for 4, probably 6. That is huge. So the management plan continues on, and we pick up play in the 31st over. 98 for 3, even Stevens. As first ball comes in, gets rocked back by Gaikwad and smashed to the boundary for 4. The 100's up, his 50's up. It's all happening. He's decided to turn up in the last innings of the last test. Oh, no, he hasn't. He sneaked off. Thank you very much. The slower ball got him. Oh, Captain Pij, you are a star. Well, Joe Root is having a field day there at second slip. We dropped him back. He gets the 1 juke out and takes an absolute blinder. Gaikwad's gone for 54, and it's 4 for 104. Well, Mr. Sen comes to the crease, and let me tell you, we have a game on our hands. Fresh meter in, and Pij rolls in. He gets pumped down the ground. First ball, a brilliant on drive. Ricky Ponting-esque. Does he pick up 4? He does. Maybe the spell's in 3 over blocks. Oh, there's another one. There's another one, ladies and gents. How about just keep bowling, you superstar? Well, you could not script this stuff. He is putting on a show here for his country. You thought he was washed with the ball. Joe Root's taken his 3rd catch. Big Sen's gone after playing a magical on drive, and it's 5 for 108. And here is the wicket we have all been waiting for. Rishabh Pant faces up with about 150 to get as we're in, and he's leaving the first ball. A massive call this. Have a look at this field. You can see where we're going to put it. Oh, and he French cuts it down to fine leg. Well, that's cricket 22. Oh, boy. Just the man at square leg. Catches everywhere. He drives this time and he finds the gap. He's going to pick up another boundary. It's just the wicket of Rishabh Pant that we need. We come round the wicket. Mystery goes bang over the mid part of the wicket, and he picks up 4. Once again, just short of a length, he rocks back and pumps it. What have we got next up? Oh, we've got his stumps out the ground. That is beautiful. The short ball, the full ball, the stumps are gone, and Pij has got 4. That is what we love to see. Mystery's gone. This test match is slipping, and it's 7 for 173. Welcome into you, Jasprit Bumrah. We snapped your stumps out of the ground in the first innings as well. What have you got first up? I'll tell you what, you better have a bat. He does, and he uses it to mid-off for no run. So we have a spell, an extended one, and have a look at this. 226 for 8, 4 for 41, and Rishabh Pant is there on 52. We do not deserve to lose this test match. We've got a full bank of steam, and he plays and misses. We look to give Rishabh one. Just take it. Yes, he does. Good cricket. I mean, there's not too much we can do with this field other than cross our fingers. Pjizma and Mo's banging this down the ground. He's going to get a few more. Can Joff chase? Joff chase. He picks up 2 and India needs 12. Now India needs 6 to win. 4 for we have. And there's Rishabh. Now he's going to take a single. We're going to make sure it's 1. Thank you very much. Just keep your nerve, Pjizma. Can we do it? Siraj, he's forward. He defends nicely, and this could be game. Ollie Robinson rolls in to Jasprit. Surely. How was that? How was that? Yes, he's got him! Oh, would you read about what is happening right now? Oh, my days. We've appealed and all sorts. I couldn't see it from cover. He's going upstairs. Oh, you couldn't. You could not script this. Wayno, has he given a dirty one? I don't know. Oh, if you've got this far. Oh, this is stress. Absolute stress. He come forward. And this is probably missing leg. I think it is. Hawkeye, just straighten off the seam. Clip the stumps. It's missing. Oh, Wayno tried his best. He tried his best. Rishabh has been watchful. What an innings it's been. Look at the field we've got as he goes back. He's going to take the single. We do not mind this. All right. Can we take 2 in 2 balls and win this test match? Pjizma in. Siraj across. He whips it off his toes. And that was all she wrote. We miss out on 5 for yet again. The short ball is there. He goes over the top. Catch it. No, he doesn't. And that is game, set, match. Rishabh's done it and England have lost. Oh, boy. We pick up 4 and this bloke just stands and does it again. He is impossible to get out. He's cost us 5. We still pick up man of the match for whatever reason. I do not know, but what a test it has been. We win the series. The boys loft the trophy above their head in the subcontinent. We are getting on it tonight, but there'll be a little bit of disappointment that we didn't win the series 5-0. 252 for 8 was the chase. India get the job done, but England win the series. Well, we are going to leave it there for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for being with it. This is why we love Test cricket the most. An absolute roller coaster, 400 each in the first dig, 250 each in the second, and an amazing game of cricket. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below. Make sure you catch us in one of our live streams as well. But until next time, ladies and gents, look after yourselves and those around you, and I'll catch you in the next one.